guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer, owner of Citrusandwillow Skincare and Citrusandwillow Advanced Aesthetic Courses. I am so excited to add to our ESTY check-in Gloria, a great friend of mine and fellow esthetician. We actually went to school together, and I'm so thankful that you took time out of your day to come be on this channel.
I'm honored.
But honestly, estheticians, especially straight out of school, really love this content, and it's just helping them, and you are the perfect person to have for this ESTY check-in because you've been in the field for like 10 years.
Thank you.
So how about you tell us about you?
Okay, I got a lot to say. So I have always just been drawn. I think any girl or boy that falls into this line of work is passionate about skincare or makeup, or just like really making this beautiful, right? And it was the one thing that I could connect with my mom about. Like she was not as feminine as me, and so a little bit of lipstick and a little bit of skincare really made me feel connected to her. So I was very drawn to it from a very early age. So then moving into high school and college, I always took like these makeup counter jobs. And then
I always wanted one of those jobs.
You never had one?
I never had
I'm
one.
shocked by that.
I know.
You would be so perfect as a MAC girl. Worked at Gottschalk's department store. Anybody know that? It's not even in business anymore. But I got a job working at this place for Ultima, which is a beauty line I don't even think is in business anymore, and Elizabeth Arden. They shared the bay.
Dude, my mom used to do Elizabeth Arden.
That was my first makeup
Dude,
job.
I really heart that because I'm connecting with the whole skincare and mom thing, because that's why I got into it, really.
Really?
Yes.
Is your mom like not
I used to wear Noxzema.
Oh my god, my mom had a whole
cold
thing.
masks. Yeah.
My mom had a whole thing with Pond's cold cream and oil of Olay and Physoderm. Do you remember Physoderm?
I don't remember that one.
Oh my god.
But my mom did have some sort of green mask. We made my brother even sit there. We'd watch HBO with green masks on our face.
God, you got to watch HBO. You're so lucky.
Only at my grandparents' house. Only at my grandparents' house.
That's big time.
So tell me now, like, what after that did you do after the makeup counter?
Makeup counter. Then I was in college and just really doing something that I loved. Felt this draw toward the more kind of, I guess, academic side of the sales piece of all of this, which was like the ingredients and and really using these ingredients in a way to prescribe to somebody a regimen that was going to help them feel better about their skin.
I know.
And I love that. I loved that. I just ate it up. I ate it up.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
true.
I started working for Aveda. I got a job. I don't even know. I felt like I won the lottery. I was like, what? I can't even believe I got this job.
I love Aveda.
I was so proud.
Aaron from Aveda, we love you.
I know,
Aaron watching.
I just like automatically fell in love with it. It was right before I came on with them right before they sold to Estee Lauder and became very corporate. So I really fell in love with their grassroots, their whole idea of sustainability. I just thought, wow, this is really revolutionizing how people show up in the cosmetic industry.
Yeah, yeah. It's really awesome because even tonight at the school, I'm going to be showing Not So Pretty, which is a documentary on HBO, but it is based off a book about harmful ingredients in products, and Aveda does completely have no harmful ingredients.
They really revolutionized that whole aspect of the skincare industry. They really did. And has a really beautiful story how he fell into all of that. But
Aww,
anyways, I'm a
that's
huge
amazing.
Aveda fan. Huge,
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, I want to know the story. I always love the stories.
But that's really how I fell into loving skincare so much.
yeah.
And so I worked with Aveda through college, and then I graduated from college with a communication degree. I worked for a public relations firm that specialized in beauty and fitness.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked with Merle Norman.
Oh, yes.
And
My mom used to wear Norman
old
too.
school Merle Norman. And a couple of other, I don't even know if they're in business. One is called like Senna Cosmetics. Anyways, and so that really gave me the opportunity to see, how do you promote a brand? How do you build a brand? How do you get people talking about it? How do you get people excited about it?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a really exciting moment in my life that I got to work with that. Then I moved here to Boise, and let's see, what did I do when I took a temp job, and then I fell back in with Aveda. That's how I met Erin.
Oh.
That's how I know Erin. Erin was like godsend. I really truly love her. She was like such an integral part of my life at that point.
Amazing.
She really is such a great mentor.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked for Graber and Company. I managed their retail and client, what do you call this now? Client services, guest services.
Yeah, guest services.
Front
I
desk,
guess.
front desk and retail.
Yeah, front desk and retail, yeah.
I did that, and then I worked for a short time. At that time, Boise had a distributorship for Aveda, and I worked with them for a while, and then I moved to Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
so
interesting.
I didn't do anything in cosmetics or skincare then, but I really got to learn how, like, really the ritual of skincare.
Yeah.
And how special
Yes,
and
that's what I
important
love
that
about
is.
even K-beauty.
Mhm.
It's like a ritual.
It's a ritual. It's very like, and Asian women
It's like a
are
self-love
so
thing.
proud
Yes.
of their beauty secrets.
Yes.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. And so I really fell
That's
in love with that
cool.
part of it. And then I came back here. I had some babies. Then we moved to Singapore. My husband took another assignment abroad. So we were in Singapore again, learning about all these different ways that Asian cultures really honor their beauty rituals.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then came back, and I was like, oh my God, I need to not be only a mom and a wife. I need to go do something that makes, like, it's just for me.
Yeah.
So then that's
cool.
how we met.
I know.
And then that's how we met.
Yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier, but Gloria and I both took the same aesthetics course.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to jump into, how did you feel prepared after
taking the course?
You were the first one to graduate.
Oh, I was like ready.
That be. But you were on point every morning.
I was like, I gotta get.
I was like walking in, Gloria already sitting there studying.
I know. I don't know what. I was like not a student like that, like in college or that was not the kind of
love
student.
skincare like that too. Yeah.
But I just loved it so much.
Mhm.
I was a total dork about it.
I'm a skincare nerd for sure.
Mhm.
Hashtag skincare nerd.
I know. It's
We
not
should
a bad
use
thing.
that.
It's not a bad thing.
It's a great thing. Actually, we're gonna keep all these women feeling good.
I think that I was probably more scared when we had to take real clients at school, and I remember feeling like, oh my God, like now, like we're gonna take people now, like strangers.
I know.
So that was super frightening.
So nerve-wracking.
But I think once we're done with school, I was just like ready. I was just like so ready to be independent and like do this.
Yeah.
I was just ready.
Yeah, I totally was too after school.
And I just
But you feel like you had all the knowledge that you needed.
No. And that's such a great question.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody feels that way.
Yeah, everyone
I think
feels that
everybody
way,
comes
for
out and they're like,
sure.
oh my
Nobody
God, dude,
is
I just
alone.
spent all this money, like every dime I had.
Yeah.
And you're telling me I don't know all of the things?
Yeah,
like,
I was like
what?
a single mom. I was like,
But it is.
Yeah.
It's frightening. But I think that is an inevitable piece of the journey that you go on when you decide to do this program.
Yeah.
It's hella scary.
Yeah.
It's hella scary.
And then you get kind of in a routine, get working at a couple of spas.
Ask her what she did after school. Ask her about her places that she's worked after school.
Okay.
So tell me what you did after school. Like, where did you work skincare wise after school?
I was super fortunate, and I got hooked up with this great spa owner. She had like kind of this boutique med spa kind of vibe,
which is what we are.
Yes, yes.
Boutique skin clinic.
And I loved it, and I thought it was a great opportunity for me to work with her and kind of learn more about like peels in the field versus peels at school and with a support system. How do you navigate and problem solve alone? Yeah. That's the biggest piece.
Well, that's what I think. I usually tell my students that if you are going out on your own, you know, do you have a clientele base to start with?
Yeah.
Or you're not getting that education of someone actually in the field.
What about a mentor? So you said a clientele base, but maybe a clientele base, and then throw in a quick, like, if you are going on your own, having an experience, someone to...
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. A mentor.
Yes.
I'll say it. You want me to say it? And I also think that having a mentor, someone with experience that you can come under and help you is absolutely amazing. What do you think?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, 100% both ways. I think that is such a necessary relationship to have, because I think that it helps the person entering into the field have a little bit more confidence about being out there and doing it. I also feel like it's so healthy for the mentee because, or I'm sorry, it's important for the mentor because you have to keep up on the new technology and really be.
It really keeps you in the game when you're mentoring
Yeah.
because you want to see what the
be on top of
newest
it.
is. Yes, the greatest, the best. I know, and I love going to the skincare shows. They're
You learn so
fun.
much.
You do. You learn so much. You have the best time.
And you don't even like. Sometimes it's like the thing you don't even think is going to be of interest to you, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, because I talk to my students about finding a niche that they like, because there's so many avenues that students can go through.
I'm so glad that you said that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you said that, because I think that's one of the things that happens when you finish school is that you just want to be good at all of the things. And I think that's
it's stressful.
so overwhelming.
It really is.
And you should really just stick with the thing that you're good at.
What you liked in school.
Yes, the thing that you know you're going to kick ass at, and do that. And then on the side, like, learn the things that you're interested in.
Slowly
and
integrate
build
those in.
that way. Build your business that way. Build your repertoire, your portfolio that way.
So, give me 2 of your favorite product lines, Gloria.
That is so hard, Jen. That is so hard for me to answer you. Off the bat, I have to say that no matter who I'm navigating or in love with at the moment, I always fall back on Advanced Rejuvenating Concepts.
OMG.
Their lactic blue enzyme peel. I mean, it's
Bomb.
like hands down my favorite.
I love them.
I also like it's so comprehensive and intuitive. Is you cannot go wrong with Image. You can't.
Yeah, Image is always great. That's what we use at our school, I just find it so easy to educate the students on why we're using certain colors they can remember, but also kind of relate that color and ingredient together and be able to navigate through their facial. It's kind of cool.
But I also, we also used Face Reality at the last
Love
spa.
them too. We use them
I mean,
here.
life changing that product. There's so
Life-changing.
many. I could literally talk to you
You're
for hours.
amazing. I know. Well, at
literally
10
could.
years in, both of us obsessed with products from day one anyway. Yeah, we've been through a lot of product lines.
I know, it's true. We know a lot of things.
We had to narrow it down.
Go into ergonomics.
So tell me also one tip you would give the students I'll start over. So tell me one tip that you would give a new esthetician to prevent any kind of ergonomic problem in the workplace.
Okay, this is a very hard question because I still struggle with it. I don't know, do you struggle with it
I totally
too?
struggle with
It's
it
so
too.
hard. It's so hard. I just really try to always remember to stay solid
straight
in my core and a very so straight back, solid core, and then I try to stretch. And this is sometimes you get so busy and it's just like you just can't. But don't beat yourself up over it. But just like if you can like take 3 deep breaths and just try to stretch and touch your toes.
Yeah. Well, I like to stretch real quick in between every client. That's always helpful.
Yeah.
Another thing is I'm a real big believer in massage at least once a month just to help with the neck and upper back.
I get these crazy
yoga,
like balls in my neck.
That's because we're
I
like
don't
this.
know. What is that?
It's because we're like this.
Oh
They're
my
like
God,
knots.
I always think I'm gonna die. I'm dying.
That's hilarious.
There's
That's what
death growing in my neck right now.
That's so funny. Well, if you guys haven't seen...
Keep going, you're right, sorry.
Okay. Well, if you guys haven't seen my other videos on ergonomics, check those out. They are on that list of regular videos. You will really like those. They give you some awesome stretches. Okay, real quick, one last question.
Okay.
One tip for a new ESTY, one tip for a seasoned ESTY.
Okay. One tip for a new ESTY is I would zip it and I would just try to absorb as much as you can. And sometimes it's so hard.
It really
but
is.
But honestly, like, I don't want to come across like I know it all, but
taking classes, having a
yes,
mentor,
like just
all
stay
those
on
things
top
are
of
so
it
important.
and just try to learn everything you can.
Mm-hmm.
That's my advice for a new ESTY. For a seasoned ESTY, customer service. Just really loving and honoring your clients. And I would even do like this legit works. Literally, I would look at your schedule and I would envision the people that you get so excited to see on your books. I want you to look at that like every day on your empty books and just be like, oh my God, I get to see Amanda today. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm so stoked I get to see Amanda today. Like that's, and then it works. Like then you start to book people.
Yeah, you have to
are
choose
so
to be happy.
stoked to see. I know that sounds like so witchy and
no,
crazy.
Not at all. It's amazing advice. It's amazing advice. It so works. It really does. I want to throw something in there with what you just said. Also, consistency with your clients.
Oh my God.
We kind of get lackadaisical with the regular clients.
How do you want to be treated?
Yeah.
You want to be taken care of. That's why they are coming to see us, because
you leave your work stuff at work, your home stuff at home, and vice versa.
They're coming to you to be nurtured. So carry it on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Gloria, again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you.
We're going to have to hang out super soon.
Please. Yes, please.
Well, I hope you guys loved this video. This is in our ESTY learning series. We want to make sure that you guys get as much information as you can coming straight after school. Getting to know seasoned ESTYs has been what my students ask about the most, because they want to know what it's like in this field. Check out my other videos. I have a new esthetician as well as Gloria, our beautiful seasoning. I hope you guys like this video. Please press that like button and subscribe. And in the comments, let me know what you want to see next.